bladder. Below the bladder, you have your prostate. Okay, if you need to move up, that way you can see. Okay. This part here is the prostatic urethra. This is the ejaculatory duct.
One to the right of it?
One going kind of like on an angle, yep, out here.
So the first one was what again?
So this is the prostatic urethra, which runs through the prostate, and this would be the ejaculatory duct. Okay, and we'll see with the ejaculatory duct what structures actually come into and form that in a moment. And then you have the remaining spongy urethra running the length of the penis. This part up here is corpus cavernosum. It's like a purpley blue color. Okay, below it you have corpus spongiosum. That's why we call it the spongy urethra. Okay, because it runs through the corpus spongiosum layer. Okay, here's a bulbourethral gland, tiny little gland out here. It can also be called Cowper's glands. So it depends what book that you look into. Okay,
Right above the white?
someone colored it in white right there. Okay. This portion, literally right here, that's the membranous urethra. So you go from the prostatic urethra to the membranous urethra to the spongy urethra. Okay, on either side of the spongy urethra, the membranous urethra, you have the urogenital diaphragm. It's basically muscle. Okay, and that's the muscle that you can train your children so they become potty trained. Okay, so it's going to be a voluntary type constriction. Here we have the testis lying within the scrotum. Unfortunately, you can't see the inside seminiferous tubules very well, so we're going to have to use the picture from our lab manual or something similar. So if you look back just for a moment to the testicular picture on page 668, 669. Okay. You have the seminiferous tubules, which are a set of winding tubes that are located in different lobules within the testis. Okay. Right before it attaches to the rete testis. Okay. That is called the straight tubule. It's a little piece which comes off of the seminiferous tubule. It's straight, hence they call it the straight tubule. And then the rete testis is there. Coming out of the rete testis, you have the efferent ductule, which goes into the epididymis. And then the epididymis will eventually give rise to the vas deferens, or ductus deferens, whichever you prefer. Okay. Other structures, what else did we miss? Here, if you look in inwards, okay, this is coming from the kidney, so this is what?
Ureter.
The ureter. This one is vas deferens. Okay. Here's the ureter. Here's vas deferens. Okay. On your table, okay, you have a hemisection of a male